So to the next event, the women's 4x100 meters. It's their turn now. Japan will be in lane 9, the same team and same order. They were 7th best in qualifying, this quartet: Aoyama, Kadama, Saito and Tsuruta. Switzerland go in lane 8. They've gone for the tights look. 4th fastest in qualifying, same team for them as well as in qualifying. Let's try polish those changeover skills is their philosophy. The French, the same team, 2nd fastest in qualifying. Richard Mingat on the final leg for the French, plenty of experience there. Italy will be in lane 6. 3 out of the 4 are the same. They were the 6th fastest in qualifying. Just Fontana brought in, replacing Herrera Abreu on the final leg. Poland in lane 5, the host, 3 out of the 4, the same as yesterday. 3rd fastest in qualifying. Their hopes will be high. Their lead-off athlete, Stefanovic, is the addition to the squad. And the Dutch squad, Jamila Samuel, Daphne Skippers on the 2nd leg, Nadine Visser, Naomi Sedney. They were the fastest in qualifying, and they have to be starting here as favourites in lane 4. Denmark go in lane 3. There's not a practice pose at all. Non-automatic qualifiers, the Danes, but they're here in this final. 3 out of the 4 are the same, just their final leg run had changed. Bomber is in instead of Karstoft. And Ecuador go in lane 2. Qualified as a non-automatic qualifying squad. 5th best in qualifying, though, despite that, with a national record in their heat of 43.86. Well, it just shows the vulnerability of athletes in these events. Is extreme at the best of times, but in these conditions, perhaps ramped up a little bit more. Japan go in 9, Switzerland 8, France 7, Italy in 6. The Poles, the host nation, go in lane 5. 3rd fastest in qualifying. The Netherlands go in 4 with that really strong squad. Watch Skippers on the 2nd leg down the back straight. The Danes go in 3. And then Ecuador, already with that national record, with the 5th fastest time in the heats yesterday. They go in lane 2 on the inside. Of course, the tighter bends of the inside lanes are significant. It's not really until you get out to lanes 3 or 4 that it becomes less of a factor, but lane 1 is being kept empty because there's no point in forcing a team into that lane with the really tight bends, but lane 2 is a significant disadvantage over, for example, lanes 5, 6 or 7. So the women's 4x100 meters, real drama in that men's race, unfortunately. Only 4 teams recording a finishing time. Let's hope this one goes more smoothly. The Netherlands, remember, in lane 4. Jamila Samuel on the 1st leg for them has run well. Hands over to Skippers there, centre of picture. Watch the changeover for the Netherlands. It was a really good changeover, and Skippers now in the blue tights and orange top blasting away. They lead the Netherlands from Ecuador and Japan, the halfway stage. And a good changeover from the Netherlands. Skippers to Visser, fabulous change, and surely they're storming away with this one in the orange of Holland. Look at this, she's gone off early, has Sedney. Oh, she's having to slow. That was a disastrous changeover for the Netherlands. My word, that went all so wrong, and it's now Italy, ironically, who are the beneficiaries. Poland are going to take 2nd place. The Netherlands having to settle for 3rd, and it was a disastrous final changeover for the Netherlands. There is no other word for it. Dear, oh dear. Visser running her leg well, must have had 5 meters on the other teams. Sedney went off too early, had to slow dramatically to get the baton, and when she did, I think she might have been outside the zone, we shall see. But irony upon irony, the Italians getting it right there as right as they possibly could, benefiting from the Dutch error and coming out as champions.
Well, this is what this event is all about, isn't it? It's so much drama at high speed, and the Italians are absolutely delighted with that one. 43.79 seconds. I'm sure the last leg runner, Fonte, couldn't believe it when she hit the front. You never know what's going to happen around you. The Polish, they finished 2nd, 44.10. But that race was all about the Dutch, wasn't it? About, you know, we thought they were going to run a quick time, and if we actually look how much they were leading into that last change, it would have been one of the quickest times ever, probably. But These are real emotions, and you can see how much it means to all of these athletes. I'm sure if you would have told them that they would come away the victors 2 days ago, they would never have believed it, maybe even 10 minutes ago.
Well, we're being told that the Netherlands on our computers at the moment, while they sit in third place, their final change is being looked at. How frustrated must they be, because the lead-off leg from Jamila Samuel was fabulous. Her change to Skippers was brilliant. Skippers ran a great leg. Her change to Visser was perfect as well, and then it all came unstuck. And there has to be a team acceptance of the error. You can't put it down to an individual. Occasionally, very rarely, you see athletes having a few words with each other, but Skipper's there smiling. She knows this is the very first exchange in a big... Now watch this, the Dutch there. Now, Naomi Sedney just went off too early. She changes. Oh, does she get that button? I think if the judges are kind, they will say, yes, she got it right on the line.
Well, here we go again. I couldn't quite see the changeover mark, but she definitely had the baton in her hand, but did Visser still have one hand on it as well? I don't know, but you can just see all the momentum just lost completely by Sydney there, as the Polish athletes could just overtake her and just really eat up that mistake, unfortunately.
Well, the Poles and the Netherlands and the Dutch been given the same time at the moment, 44.10. It's down to thousandths of a second separating the Poles and the Dutch in second and third. The Italians, with that final leg runner Vittoria Fontana coming in on fresh legs, they were only sixth fastest in qualifying, but at the moment they are the winners, 43.79. And the Dutch quartet, well, they do make it onto the rostrum with that third place as things stand. Japan were fourth, Ecuador fifth, Switzerland sixth, and Denmark seventh. The French failing to finish, unfortunately, from lane 7.
Well, a few team tactics, a few analytics, probably, all of them talking about things, and got the Polish flag being drawn.
I've never thought of that, but I suspect they are grateful for it, Jenny. You're right. There it is. And that is, well, another one that coaches can use as what not to do, I suppose. Good running there from Fontana. So determined through that last 50.
And these are scenes I always like to see there. Hooper running all the way down from her leg, and all 4 of them gathered really quickly, didn't they, at the end? When your team are doing so well, even if you're over the other side of the track, you can make it back to that finish line to have the embraces.
Well, it looks like we do have an official result. France failed to finish. Switzerland disqualified. The Netherlands do indeed take third place behind that fabulous victory from Italy, a season's best, 43.79. It's quicker than they ran yesterday, 44.02 yesterday. Poland, 44.10, with just a few thousandths quicker, 5 1,000ths quicker than the Netherlands. Japan finishing fourth. 44.40.